Hello gamers. In today's video, we are going to have every Star Wars trooper unit type fighting against each other in an epic battle royale. We have the Imperial Scout Troopers, the 501st Clone Trooper Legion, the standard Stormtrooper armors, the 332nd Clone Trooper Legion, Undead Death Troopers, Republic Commandos, Imperial Death Troopers, and finally, Standard Clone Troopers. What's going on, boys? It's me, Daily Tactics here, and today we're going to be doing an Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator Battle Royale. I got a request to do every Star Wars trooper unit type, and basically what I thought that meant was sort of the evolution of Stormtrooper armor. So, any armor type that would go with what you would consider a Star Wars trooper unit, like Clone Troopers, Imperial Troopers, First Order Troopers, Old Republic Troopers, basically the evolution of Stormtrooper armor, if you've ever seen, I believe it's a Geetsley's video, it's very good. Either way, these are all of the ones available in Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. Really, we only have two eras available, Galactic Civil War and the Clone Wars, but in those eras, we have a lot of different variants. And then I also threw in the Undead Death Troopers just for fun, because I think they're just a fun, kooky unit to have in there. Either way, each unit has 1,000 troopers, and they're going to be fighting over this large-scale arena here in today's video. So if you guys enjoy these videos, please be sure to hit that like button. It helps me out a ton in the algorithm. Let's try our best to get 700 likes in the first 24 hours. Also, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. We're working towards 400K, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator videos, and if so, what kind of videos would you like to see in UEBS? Alright guys, let's get it going. Righty then, gamers, let's go ahead and get it started here. We're gonna go ahead and check out what's going on. There are a few units in here that have a little bit less than 1,000 troopers, but it's by like 5 soldiers. It's really not going to make the difference. And most of them are like the Republic Commandos, who are a bit more powerful of units anyway. The ones who really need it are like the Death Troopers over here, who are already getting shredded by the Republic Commando units over here, as well as some of these 332nd Troopers over this way. Yeah, the Death Troopers not having a great start to this. I mean, they're a melee unit amongst range units. It's going to make it incredibly difficult, but maybe they'll get a few kills. Yeah, hey, they're not going to go down without at least a few kills. And you know what? If they could connect fully with the 332nd over here, then they'd be able to actually do quite a bit, I think. They'd really spread the virus, actually, and they are doing that now. Holy cow. Okay, so maybe they do have a chance if they continue to connect over here pretty nicely. However, the Stormtroopers up here are firing down into the 332nd, so the 332nd is really getting their salads tossed right now and having a pretty bad time. Some Stormtroopers also moving down the hill this way to go up against the 501st. It's basically like a 501st sandwich here, because we have the 332nd and the 501st both interacting with the Stormtroopers right there, which is fun. Over this way, we have more 501st troopers splintering off and going against these scout troopers. These scout troopers have really powerful rifles as well as pretty decent health, so they will be a tough nut to crack. However, the 501st is probably going to have the advantage here, because they're both coming up across this hillside here, and it's going to be good for sort of close quarters combat, which of course, DC-15Cs have the advantage of right there. More scout troopers moving up this way, and it seems like actually the standard clone troopers here in the middle have already been wiped out completely, which is kind of crazy. They were crushed between some Imperial Death Troopers, who did take some losses, and the scout troopers over here, two pretty powerful units, which are now going up against each other. We've also got scout troopers moving off this way and hitting some Republic Commandos over here. The Republic Commandos and the Death Trooper Imperials are going to be two of the hardest sort of groups here to fight back against. They're both extremely powerful and extremely effective. Either way, it seems like the Death Trooper zombies over here did finish off the 332nd, which is pretty impressive. I thought these guys would go down without really getting any kills, and they're about to kind of go down from the Stormtroopers and the other clone troopers over here. Oh, the Republic Commandos. Yeah, moving in really, really close now. So yeah, those Death Troopers are definitely going to be going down for sure, and they are now due to the Stormtroopers primarily, I would say. But you know what? They put up a better fight than I thought, and I think that's all we can we can ask for here. More stormtroopers moving down on these 501st troopers. The 501st seems to be very scattered to the wind. I think they're going to be doing extremely well in the totality of this battle because they are managing to last quite a while here. They're only sending a splinter of both of their forces against units that seem distracted primarily by other units already, so it's not too big of a deal for them. Scout troopers over here still have a sizable force though, but the death troopers up here actually coming and looking down at the scout troopers below and firing down this hillside at the scout troopers. I think right now as it stands, the scout troopers, the death troopers, and the Republic commandos all have the ability to win this thing. I'd say the 501st also looking pretty strong. The stormtroopers have taken a lot of hits though. I don't think the stormtroopers are going to win this thing. And obviously the 332nd standard clone troopers and zombie death troopers have all already gone down as well, so they are no longer in the running. All right, let's go into normal speed now. I think that's enough of this slow motionness that we had going on. We can actually go ahead and check some of the kills right now. So, the standard clone troopers only got 90 kills. That's actually the lowest here. The Republic commandos have over 1,000 at 1,050. The scout troopers have 165. The standard stormtroopers that we're seeing right now have only gotten 129 kills. The death troopers over this way have an where are they? There they are. Have an astounding 1,900 kills, which is kind of crazy. The 332nd got 949 kills, which is very good. The 501st Clone Trooper Legion right now has 421 kills, which is pretty decent as well. And finally, the undead death troopers actually got 969 kills, so they did pretty well for themselves before they were butchered. But in terms of remaining troopers, the Phase 2 clone troopers are out of it. The Clone Republic commandos have 360 soldiers left, which is not amazing. The scout troopers only have 260 troopers left. The standard stormtroopers only have 100 troopers left. The death troopers have 557, and the clone 501st troopers have 760. So actually the 501st is currently winning in terms of numbers, but not in terms of kills. In terms of kills, that's going over to these death troopers over here, who are now scattering amongst the buildings over here. This is the first time we've really seen anyone enter into the actual arena area. I thought for sure there'd be more combat in this arena area, but instead the combat has really focused on the outskirts of the battlefield instead, which is fine, but it would have been cool if we had gotten more combat in here. Here we got Republic commandos facing off against death troopers. They seem to be a little bit outnumbered, but they're always up for the task. Oh, we've also got a bunch of Republic commandos over here, so that's actually very good too. Over this way, the Republic commandos have a small army as well, and they're finishing off the last of the stormtroopers over here, but the 501st is also fighting against those stormtroopers and coming up, and now it's going to be 501st versus some Republic commandos over there. Pretty good matchup. And then finally over here, the 501st seems to be finishing off the last of the scout troopers over here, as well as still fighting against a few of these death troopers over here, but the death troopers seem to mainly be focusing their primary action over on this side of the battlefield right now, which is pretty good for them. They are at 2,600 kills. They have an astounding amount of kills for this battle. The Clone Republic commandos only have 75 troopers left, but they are at 1,800 kills, which is also very, very, very good. The 501st still has 630 troopers, so they still have the most. The scout troopers only have 6 remaining now, so they're just about extinct, which is no good. And the stormtroopers did bite the dust as well. So right now it's looking like the death troopers are going to end up taking the dubski here if they continue killing the way they are. But the 501st troopers are still doing just impressively well as well. And it seems like they're actually moving out this way and wiping out the last of these death troopers over here who are standing in their way. Yep, getting a few kills right there and wiping them out. They've also got forces over this way too, who are fighting an uphill battle against these Republic commandos over here. So the 501st is, getting sort of torn apart in multiple fronts right now, which isn't very conducive to their numbers right now. It'd be great if they could just focus fire on the death troopers and outnumber them as it stands, but it looks like that's not going to happen. The death troopers now coming out of the woodwork this way to fight against them, and so it should be just about 501st versus death troopers. And yeah, that's just about what it is. There's still 4 Republic commandos. I think they're all over here. Yes, they are indeed. Now there's only 2 of them. Rip the Republic commandos now. That's the last one. And the Republic Commandos are gone from the battlefield. So there are 450 501st Troopers versus 230 Death Troopers here. However, the 501st is attacking uphill, which is never a good thing to do. Always a really, really bad idea here. We do not like to see that at all. So, you know, that is going to, yeah, cut into their numbers extremely harshly, and we're seeing that right now as many 501st Troopers over here are dying because they're not able to get the kills on the troopers above them. They do not have the high ground right now, and they are suffering because of it. This is brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Additionally, over this way, we have the exact same thing happening to these 501st Troopers over here. So, yeah, this whole push from the 501st, you know, it got them some longevity, but at the end of the day, the Death Troopers here managed to play the battle just a little bit better. They are a very skilled force, and it looks like they wiped out these 501st Troopers over here, and then they're going to be coming around the flanks and hitting these 501st Troopers over here in the bootay. That is, if these 501st Troopers even last that long, and it doesn't look like they are going to. The Death Troopers really dominated this battlefield. I think it's also, you know, not only because they're just super strong as it is, but they are also, you know, playing really powerfully. I mean, they were flanking the Scout Troopers, they were flanking the Republic Commanders, they were basically playing the flanks, which is a good strategy. So at the end of the day, Scout Troopers win with 120 soldiers remaining, and they ended up getting 3,200 kills, which is very impressive. At number 2, we have the Republic Commandos with almost 1,900 kills. Then we have the then we have the Undead Death Troopers with 969. And then we have the 332nd with 949. Then we have the 501st with 871. Then we have the Scout Troopers with 294. Then we've got the Stormtroopers with 164. And then we've got the Phase 2 Clone Troopers with 90 kills. So a very exciting battle. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. Be sure to hit that like button if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you want to see some more in the future. Either way, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.